Our top focus at this moment, exactly a year after he resigned as Delhi's Chief Minister, Aam Aadmi Party Chief Arvind Kejriwal will be taking oath as Chief Minister again on the 14th of February at Ram Leela Maidan. Kejriwal emerged victorious in the high-profile New Delhi constituency by handing over a crushing defeat to BJP's Nupur Sharma by a huge margin of 31,583 votes. However, that's a lesser victory as far as Arvind Kejriwal is concerned, because he went on to spearhead a victory of an unprecedented kind for his party, the Aam Aadmi Party, where they won 67 of the 70 assembly constituencies in the national capital. Now, Kejriwal will take oath for a second time on Saturday. That term had lasted a mere 49 days, and after suffering a massive setback in the Lok Sabha elections, the Aam Aadmi Party had been practically written off. But after resigning from government, the party once again made a spectacular comeback yesterday. Now, Kejriwal is likely to get down to the job of meeting the key central ministers, including Home Affairs and Urban Development. He has also sought an appointment with Prime Minister Modi to invite him for the swearing in. And it is tipped that he may raise the issue of statehood with the Prime Minister too. Later in the day, Kejriwal is also likely to meet President Pranab Mukherjee. Now, just like his mandate, the expectations of the new Chief Minister are also massive. Party insiders tell headlines today that the party will be focusing on full statehood for Delhi and the promises of electricity and water. Expectations are also high on the issue of development and unauthorized colonies, infrastructure, transport, which will be difficult to execute without budgetary support from the centre. Now, Aam Aadmi Party insiders also added that Kejriwal learnt from the 49-day mistake he made last year, and that the party wants to minimize the drama associated with the first stint in power, which would include Arvind Kejriwal accepting all chief ministerial entitlements without objection. All right, Rishika Barua now joins us live from Kaushambi, which so far is his personal residence. Rishika, a very good morning to you. Historic victory. What really is going to be the new address of Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal?
Well, Sanket, that is still in the realm of speculation. It remains to be seen what his new address will be. But for his sake and for the sake of the entire media contingent that is following him, we hope that he will be shifting to a plum address in New Delhi, which will have wider lanes and perhaps a little more space for all of us to be covering him. But having said that, it's been an astounding victory for the Aam Aadmi Party, and I don't think they themselves expected a number of 67. Remember, the internal party survey of the Aam Aadmi Party had said anything between 45 to 50. So clearly it's been an overwhelming verdict as far as the Aam Aadmi Party is concerned. And Arvind Kejriwal met with the Lieutenant Governor Najib Jung later yesterday evening. He has conveyed to him that 14th of February in the evening will be a grand swearing-in ceremony at the Ram Leela grounds. Remember, 14th of February, interestingly, last year was the day that he had stepped down from the Delhi Assembly. After making his way from the Assembly, they went to the Hanuman Road office of the Aam Aadmi Party. It was raining that evening, Sanket, if you remember, and that is when Arvind Kejriwal communicated his decision to step down. So it's been 1 year. I think, there have been a lot of mistakes that the government will hopefully have learned from. They have the absolute mandate of the people, so really no excuses at this point in time. And very interestingly, Sanket, I'd like to point out, Arvind Kejriwal will be meeting the Urban Development Minister this morning. He is going to be meeting Home Minister Rajnath Singh at 3:30 this evening, and also later has sought an appointment with the President, which we're learning at this point in time could be at around 6:30 in the evening. He is also going to be calling on the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister, remember, called up and congratulated Arvind Kejriwal yesterday. So clearly, the signal, at least on day one, seems to be right, because Arvind Kejriwal may not have an opposition in Delhi, but it is very important for all his agendas, to be seen, to bear fruition if, he has to work in confidence with the
and
center.
Also,
there has to be...
Absolutely. And also, Rishika, this time around, we would see perhaps a very different sort of Arvind Kejriwal at the helm of affairs. This is not going to be the Arvind Kejriwal who resigned in 49 days and obviously was seen doing certain things which party insiders tell us he will not be doing this time around. Particularly this time, he's accepting all the CM entitlements. It'll be interesting to see if the trappings of power do not actually engulf him. That is going to be the most crucial aspect in this long 5 saal Kejriwal tenure that the Delhi Janta has actually awarded him. Rishika, we'll come back to you in just a short moment. Many thanks for joining us at this moment.